Good morning, it's Devorah. It's InStory Live, and as you can see, I'm not out on my run. I'm back home, and I'm even on my computer. I have a new Mac computer, and I'm experimenting with Facebook Live right here on the computer just to see how it goes, how it looks, and so forth. Okay, so this morning, it's Monday. Monday's always about making moments into miracles, mastering the moment, and also how do you make a moment into a story? And so what you do to do that is you kind of look back into your most recent moments. And so I had a really wonderful one this morning when I read a post in my InStory Way group. And it started last night when I posted about imagination and my lifelong passion and commitment to the development and value of imagination. I wrote my undergraduate thesis on the importance of imagination in learning, and I have always been committed to all of my teaching and my educating, my storytelling is all about empowering first children to use and value their imagination and the adults around them to allow it. And now with the women I work with, I posted about this, and one of the women said that now finally that she's in a group, my InStory Way group, where all of us are committed to and value our imagination and our creativity and our spirituality and our soul story essence. Now she's reignited her imagination like never before. And this might not seem like a big thing, but in my worldview, in my opinion, it's essential to the transformation and healing of our world. Without imagination, and I've coined the term spiritual imagination. Without that spiritual connection and that imagination, that expanded vision, we're going to stay stuck where we are. I like to call it being deep and a little wacky. That's me, deep and a little wacky. And I realized at a certain point, it's not just that I am deep and a little wacky. It's I believe we should be that way. And here's what I mean by that. Deep means being authentically connected to your soul story, your soul essence, to God, to spirituality, whatever that higher, deeper place is for you, to connect to it, share it, and emanate from it. And wacky is all about imagination, creativity, uniqueness, being able to go with that imaginative, crazy, wacky, funny, out of the box, new idea, new way of being. Because if you put those together, it's going to light you up, and we're going to light up our world. That's my position, my view. It's what I believe, what I'm passionate about. And that passion leads to lighting you up about what lights you up, meaning I call it the InStory Way to create and live an illuminated life, meaning a life that lights you up from inside and then shines out to others. And my way of doing that is by giving you access to your essence, to your soul essence, your soul story, and then helping you to have the clarity and confidence to be deep and a little wacky, to connect to that deep spiritual God place, bring that out in the world in your own unique way. So that's what I hope you're going to do. And I want to know, what are you up to today? What are you going to do that's deep and a little wacky? And part of this practice is having some kind of inner practice, something that allows you to go deep past all of the shoulds and the have-tos and the worries and the automatic functioning and get into that deep soul, God, connected, higher self place. That's the deep. And when you do that and you emanate from that spot, you will feel more empowered, I guess, as I would say, from an authentic place, to then honor your imagination, your creativity, all those things that probably sometime in your life someone told you weren't worth it or valuable or good, or don't do that anymore. So that is my vision, my mission, my passion, is to ignite everybody to be in touch with their imagination, their soul story, and to bring that out in the world. So in order to do that, I am getting ready to launch my 3rd season of the Path to Purpose project, which is all about this. It's all about sharing your story, living your purpose, and being a blessing. And the way we do that is by going deep and tapping into your soul story, your essence, and then bringing it out in the world with imagination, with creativity, with spunk and spark and wackiness. So today, pay attention to one, going deep and doing a little bit of some kind of inner practice, whatever that is for you. And then how do you want to bring it out in the world? Are you going to paint a picture, tell a story, call up a friend, share something, launch a new idea, run with some crazy proposal, whatever that is, take it out in the world. My whole signature InStory guided process is all about that, going deep, tapping into that flow from above, putting your attention what you're thinking about, and then asking from that deep place to get that soul story content. I hope that this inspires you a little bit to take some time today to go deep and to bring it out in the world and to tap into that part of you that's deep and a little wacky. In fact, I'd love to know, do you feel that you are part of the tribe, that we're all deep and a little wacky? Just type yes, tell me why, and let that shine. Okay, I'm going to read a comment from Renee that says, you just started a chair yoga online class daily on combining with making some medicine cards. Beautiful. And I love that, Renee. Like what you're talking about is also what I talk about, which is how do you integrate many different things, like all of who you are, your art, your vision, your spirituality into something, like to make a medicine card. Love that. So be inspired, folks. Post what you're up to, share it with us, and stay tuned. Beginning of February, we'll start having the availability to tap into the Path to Purpose project, and share your vision, live into it, and I'd love to hear about it. So, and as I always say, remember to go out in the world, share your story, live your purpose, and be a blessing. Bye, folks.